Hello students, how are you? I hope you all are fine. Students, myself Kasle PB, Junior College Teacher, Department of Mathematics from Rayat Section Samsthas RBNB College, Sri Rampur. Students, in the last lecture, we have seen application of derivatives, derivative as a rate measure, and also we have seen some examples based on it. Now today also we are going to study some examples based on derivative as a rate measure. Now we see first example here. Now first example is a man of height 2 meters walks at a uniform speed of 6 km per hour away from a lamp post of 6 meters high. Find the rate at which the length shadow is increasing. Length shadow of man is increasing. Now this is the given example. Now we first draw a figure. Now this is the lamp post. O is the lamp post, and here PQ means height of man, and this distance QB, that is equal to x. QB is a length of shadow of a man, and this distance OQ is equal to distance between man and lamp post. Okay, now using this information we have to find the rate of change of length of shadow of a man from the lamp post. Now here we have to given that the rate of change of a man walks at uniform speed of 6 km per hour from lamp post to the man. That is, we have to given that dy by dt, and we have to find rate of change of x, that is rate of change of shadow of a man, that is this distance is qb equal to x. We have to find dx by dt. Now first we write here, let OA be the lamp post, let PQ be the height of man, comma, this distance QB equal to x. QB equal to x is shadow of a man, this distance OQ, and OQ is equal to y is equal to distance of a man from a lamp post. Now we have to given here rate of change of y, that is the rate of change at which shadow is given that dy by dt, that is rate of change of man walks from lamp post. This distance OQ, we have to given rate of change of y, that is dy by dt. Given that number first, rate of which man walks from lamp post is equal to dy by dt is equal to 6 km per hour. Okay, now also we have to given that height of man, and length of the lamp post OA is equal to 6 meters. Now we consider these triangles, triangle PQB and triangle AOB. These are the similar triangles. These are the similar triangles. Now we can write a ratio QB upon PQ is equal to OB upon OA. Now here we have to find dx by dt equal to question mark, that is rate of change of shadow, and it is rate of change of shadow is lengthening. Now from figure we can write here, from figure we can write QB upon PQ, QB upon PQ is equal to OB upon AO, OB upon AO. That is QB means x, x upon PQ means 2 equal to OB means y plus x, x plus y upon AO, length of lamp post is equal to 6. Okay, now simplify this. 6x is equal to 2 into x plus y, 6x equal to 2 into x plus y, that is 6x equal to 2x plus 2y. We can write here 6x minus 2x is equal to 2y, that is 4x equal to 2y, that is 2x is equal to y. Now differentiate this equation with respect to t, because here x and y are functions of t, that is we can write here 2 into dx by dt is equal to dy by dt. 2 into dx by dt is equal to dy by dt. That is dx by dt equal to, we can write 1 upon 2 into dy by dt, into dy by dt. But we have to give on this value, dy by dt, rate of which man walks from lamp post, which is equal to 6 km per hour. That is we can write here dx by dt is equal to 1 by 2 into 6 is equal to 3 km per hour. This is the rate of change of where the shadow is lengthening. dx by dt is equal to 3 km per hour. This is the answer for this example. Now we see next example here. Now next example is a particle moves along the curve. Example, a particle moves along a curve 6y equal to x cube plus 2, 6y equal to x cube plus 2. Find the point on the curve. Find the point on the curve find the point on the curve at which y coordinate y coordinate is changing 8 times is changing 8 times as fast as the x coordinate, as fast as the x coordinate. Okay, now we have to see answer for this example. We have to given a curve 6y equal to x cube plus 2, and we have to find the point on the curve at which y coordinate is changing 8 times as fast as the x coordinate. That is, we have to given that rate of change of y dy by dt is equal to 8 into rate of change of x coordinate, that is dx by dt. Okay, now we see answer for this. Consider first answer. Let px1 y1 be any point on the curve 6y equal to x cube plus 2. Okay, so this is equation number first. Therefore, this point px1 y1 lies on the curve 6y equal to x cube plus 2. Therefore, this equation of curve becomes 6y1 equal to x1 cube plus 2. So this is equation number second. Now consider equation first. Consider equation first, that is 6y equal to x cube plus 2. Differentiate this equation with respect to t. Differentiate with respect to t, because here x and y are functions of t. Therefore, 6 as it is derivative of y is dy by dt equal to derivative of x cube with respect to t, 3x square into derivative of x dx by dt plus derivative of 2 is 0. Okay, that is, we get here 6 into dy by dt equal to 3x square dx by dt. That is, dividing throughout by 3, we can write here 2 into dy by dt equal to x square into dx by dt. Say this as equation number third. But we have to given that y coordinate of the curve changes 8 times as fast as the x coordinate. Since y coordinate is changing 8 times as fast as x coordinate. That is, dy by dt is equal to 8 into dx by dt. Okay, we have to given dy by dt equal to 8 into dx by dt. Now this is equation number 4. Put equation 4 in equation 3rd. That is, value of dy by dt is 8 into dx by dt. We can write here 2 into 8 into dx by dt equal to x square into dx by dt. Okay, that is we can write here 16 into dx by dt is equal to x square into dx by dt. Now at point px1 y1, we can write this equation as 16 into dx by dt at x1 y1 is equal to x1 square into dx by dt at point x1 y1. Okay, now this dx by dt cancel out, remains only 16 equal to x1 square. Remains 16 is equal to x1 square. Now we have to find value of x here. That is, we can write here 16 equal to x1 square means x1 square is equal to 16. Now taking square root on both sides, taking square root on both sides, we get, that is x1 is equal to square root of 16 is plus or minus 4. x1 is equal to plus or minus 4. That is, we have to get two values of x1 equal to plus 4 and x1 is equal to minus 4. Now we have to find value of y1. We have to find value of y1. Number first, when x1 equal to 4, put in equation this equation 6y1 at point px1 y1. 6y1 is equal to x1 cube plus 2. Okay, that is 6y1 is equal to x1 cube means 4 cube plus 2, that is 6y1 is equal to 4 cube 64 plus 2, that is y1 equal to 66 upon this 6. We get y1 is equal to 11. That is, we get first point x1 y1 is equal to 4 11. Therefore first point px1 y1 is equal to p 4 11. This is the first required point. Now one more point is there. When x1 is equal to minus 4, put x1 is equal to minus 4 in this equation. 6y1 is equal to x1 cube plus 2. Then we can write the value of y1. We write here number second condition, when x1 is equal to minus 4, put in equation again 6y1 equal to x1 cube plus 2. Therefore 6y1 is equal to x1, that is minus 4 bracket cube plus 2. Now cube of minus 1 is minus and cube of 4 is 64 plus 2, that is 6y1 is equal to minus 64 plus 2 means minus 62. That is, we get here y1 is equal to minus 62 upon 6. That is y1 equal to 2 3 are 6, 2 3 are 6, 2 1 are 2. That is minus 31 upon 3. That is, we get second point here. Second point is px1 y1 is equal to p minus 4 minus 31 upon 3. Minus 4 minus 31 upon 3. That is, we get 2 points. That is x1 p minus 4 minus 31 upon 3, and suppose second point is q Q, 4, 11. These are the required points which are lies on the curve. Okay. Now we see one more example. Next example is if each side of an equilateral triangle of an equilateral triangle increases at the rate of under root 2 centimeter per second. 2 centimeter per second. Find the rate of increase. Find the rate of increase of its area. Find the rate of increase of its area when its side of length 3 centimeter. When its side of length 3 centimeter. Okay. Now in this example we have to given that length of a side of an equilateral triangle equal to 3 centimeter, and also given that rate of change of side, that is dx by dt is equal to under root 2 centimeter per second, and we have to find the rate of change of volume, rate of change of area of the equilateral triangle. Now write answer for this example. First consider, let x be the side of an equilateral triangle and A be the area of the equilateral triangle. Okay. Now given that number first, rate of change of side is equal to dx by dt is equal to under root 2 centimeter per second. Okay. Also given that length of side, of equilateral triangle is equal to x equal to 3 centimeter. Okay. Now we have to find rate of change of area of the equilateral triangle. For that purpose we want to know the area of equilateral triangle. We know that area of equilateral triangle is, area of equilateral triangle is equal to A is equal to under root 3 by 4 into side square, that is x square. This is the area of the equilateral triangle. Now consider this area here. A is equal to under root 3 by 4 into x square. Now here area and side both are functions of t. Differentiate this equation, differentiate with respective to t. Therefore derivative of a dA by dt equal to under root 3 upon 4 is a constant term, and derivative of x square with respective to t is 2x into derivative of x dx by dt. That is, we can write here dA by dt is equal to under root 3 upon 2, 2 1 are 2, 2 2 are 4 into x into dx by dt. Now put values of x and dx by dt. Dx by dt is equal to under root 2 and x is equal to 3. Therefore you can write here dA by dt is equal to under root 3 upon 2 into x means 3 and dx by dt means root 2. That is, we can write here finally dA by dt is equal to here under root 3 into under root 2 under root 6 into 3 upon 2. That is, finally we get dA by dt is equal to 3 into under root 6 upon 2. dA by dt equal to 3 into under root 6 upon 2 centimeter square per second. This is the rate of change of area. We can write unit here, centimeter square per second. This is the answer for this example. Okay, now we will stop here. Okay.